Howdy mates, good afternoon. Here's the first video that I have not taken since quite a few days. Let's just say it's my first video that I've been able to do now as an official graduated student from Wittenberg University. So, a clean slate. So without further ado, let's dive in as to where I am. Alright. So I'm actually visiting a site that is called the Old Mill, which is based in North Little Rock, Arkansas. So we're essentially in the capital city of Arkansas. So, Old Mill, so just to point out first hand, is just the intricate decoration. So we're just seeing a bunch of gardening that's happening here that's been done by master gardeners as part of the University of Arkansas extension. So in a way it's the equivalent of the OSU extension in Ohio, but instead we're in Arkansas. So most of the gardening done here is just to add a bit of that decorative element to it. But in a sense, we're actually visiting a very historical site. So as I mentioned, this is the Old Mill. So the Old Mill, it never fully operated as a grist mill, but the first floor of the actual building was part of a iron grist mill. So it's just fascinating because the mill was never fully operated, but the Old Mill offers so much authenticity of what the pioneers of Arkansas would have used back in the early 1800s. So it's amazing to me. And this is one of the only remaining grist mills found in Arkansas. So in a way, where we're at, it kind of preserves what the old world used to look like over here prior to all of the civilization rushing to take place. One of the developers was Justin Matthews. This place was actually under a bit of deterioration prior to any renovation taking place. So Justin Matthews, he was the developer. And this is actually dedicated to a one Mr. Pews. And I believe that was one of the settlers in this area. And that's who it became dedicated to. But yeah, it has an operating water wheel, as you can see. And just we're surrounded by so much slate, it looks like. I mean, it's kind of difficult to say. But it is possible. Because Arkansas is a state that's known to have quite a bit of metamorphic rocks. But, yeah, I mean, so I just want to get up on these stairs, provide another perspective for you guys. I mean, we got all kinds of ferns right here. There's a lot going on. And, like, yeah, they have a bridge built out of these trees. But, yeah. And actually, for those of you who don't know, this mill was actually part of the opening scene for an old movie that came out back in 1939 called Gone with the Wind. So if you see the opening scene for Gone with the Wind, you will actually see this very same structure here. But yeah. Here's just kind of a view from the inside. Yeah, that's an example of a burr stone right there that was used for grinding. So this actually was an active part. But I believe during renovation was when essentially the second floor was added. It's just funny because this is essentially very similar to the Bears Mill in Greenville, Ohio. because it's also a grist mill. But yeah, it just gives you a very quaint feeling. Yeah. Oh, looks like it's starting to sprinkle a little bit. But yeah, I'm visiting some family on my mother's side who I have not been able to meet in person. Kept in contact via online, but never actually got to meet in person. So that was part of the reason why I was like, well, I haven't been to Arkansas before, so let's check it out. So alright mates, I'll provide a link for you guys regarding the old mill. So in case if any of you just so happen to be in the Arkansas area, you'll know about this place. So alright mates, hope all of you enjoy your Wednesday, and Journey on a Journey is outwards. Take care folks.